In the meantime, EV maker Rivian shares are trading slightly higher this morning, up about 2%, after an announcement they have agreed to adopt Tesla's charging standard. Ford and General Motors struck similar deals in recent weeks, securing access to Tesla's expansive North American charging network. Joining me now, Yahoo Finance's Pras, Subramanian, who covers the auto industry for us. So Tesla keeps, racking up these partnerships. I'm still wrapping my head around what it all means. Investors, interestingly, seem to like this for Rivian.
Yeah, it's another domino has fallen in this whole sort of charging landscape here, where basically Tesla's NACS standard is now going to become, I think it's going to become the default standard for North America. We had GM signing on, you had Ford signing on, and now Rivian saying that in 2024 they'll be able to access the charging network. In addition to the fact that in 2025, newer vehicles are going to add a native Tesla port, the NACS port, in the car so they can go directly to the Tesla network without having to use an adapter. So that's a big deal. I think Rivian saw that they needed to hop on board in order to sell their vehicles to people that want to use that network. That's 12,000 superchargers. They're reliable. They're available. You got to hand it to Tesla there. They actually made a strong network, and everyone wants a piece of it. After Ford, ticked it off, they began that whole process. So here we are. I think that's a key driver here is that reliability and access to that network that everyone wants.
And so in the future, look at the side of my MacBook, right? And it has all these different size ports. Is that effectively what electric vehicles are going to be like, or will it be one port and various dongles that you have to adapters to get attach onto the thing?
It seems like it's not possible to have like multiple ports like you have in your computer on a car.
It's not enough space.
Not enough space. It's a lot of electrical sort of hardware. Yeah. Just have one, use adapters, unfortunately.
Yeah.
We have a trunk for that. But I think the bigger story for me is that the fact that the Tesla network is easier to use because you just plug it in and it knows your car. It has your billing information. You just plug it in. There's no app. There's no I got to type this stuff in. It's so clean. So I think that's also a big part is ease of use for their network is a big differentiator for people wanting to use it.
Interesting. Let's move to the legacy automakers on another issue. U.S. lawmakers are meeting with Ford and General Motors executives in Detroit today about the automakers' reliance on China, especially in the electric vehicle space, to get their parts that they need. Because the automakers don't want them to go to China. But do the automakers have a choice?
No, and it's 4 congressmen that are going up to Michigan to tell, Mary Barra and Jim Farley, can you guys stop using Chinese materials? And they're going to say, well, we have these massive targets we got to hit by 2025 and 2026. We don't have lithium capability here in the U.S. We need to get that from someplace else. We need to get certain parts from China as well. So we can't do much yet. It's changing. They're building a lot of factories now in the States, and you're seeing some lithium coming on board in the U.S., but not for a while. So that's not going to happen anytime soon. And if you're Ford, right, you signed that big deal with CATL to build a battery plant in Michigan that you're going to license the technology from CATL. You're going to own the plant. You're going to hire the workers. Everything else is run by Ford. So they're saying, hey, you know what? We got the technology. We can see how they make it. We have access to the actual their planning. So for them, this is a good thing. But for people like Marco Rubio and other senators and other congressmen, they don't want that partnership. They don't want that tie up here in the States. So that's kind of the
when is that plant going to be?
2025 or 2026.
It's going to take a while. To your point, it's
Yeah.
not like it's happening tomorrow.
No,
okay.
no.
Thanks, Pras.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.